Welcome to Helsinki Airport. I have been here in the city for a few days and had a truly wonderful time. Experienced a lot of great food, nice people, and of course a lot of really awesome places. But now it's time to go home. We're flying with Finnair to Billund. So let's head inside. This is a really beautiful new terminal building here. I really love modern Finnish architecture. I love the use of bright wood, glass. It's a nice looking terminal for sure. But before I lose too much time gazing at this beautiful terminal building, it's time to head through security. Alright, we've gotten through security. I think it's the first time I'm at this part of Helsinki Airport. I was traveling from Helsinki a few years ago, but I don't think I came through this part of the airport. Security check was actually pleasantly uncomplicated. What is really nice here with that security check at least was that you didn't have to remove any electronics from your bags. You could basically just put your bags on the trays and then go through. I would love to see that at many more airports because it just speeds up the process. It's much more hassle-free. So yeah, definitely very nice so far. But I need to find my gate and yeah, figure out where our flight is. The good impression the airport has left on me from the land side certainly continues on the air side. Ooh, a little Fokker aircraft. But never mind. Our gate is today gate 30 and we will be flying with Finnair as I mentioned. However, this route is operated by Finnair's regional operator Norra, which means we will be flying on one of their Embraer ERJ190s today. The route between Helsinki and Billund has been served by Finnair for many years, although they did, like many other airlines, take a break during Corona, but have since then returned. However, by the time this video goes out, the Finnair route between Helsinki and Billund will already have been closed down again. But the airline is assuring us that the route will be opened again for the next summer season. Which of course makes sense given the popularity, especially among Finnish families, for the destination Billund, as there are quite a few theme parks right around the corner of Billund Airport, like for example Legoland. And what do you know, we have already reached the gate for today's flight. Now, our aircraft for today is already at the gate, but a crucial part is missing, and that's the crew, which is causing a delay of about 30 minutes. But after they have arrived, boarding can finally start, and it's time to say, let's go to Billund! So with that, welcome on board flight ERJ190 going to Billund here in seat 10F. The seat itself is fairly comfortable but does not offer any form of USB or other kinds of power plugs. And of course there is also no Wi-Fi on board. The seat pitch is alright, but interestingly enough, on my flight from Billund to Helsinki, the cabin did look a little bit different, and even though I was sitting in pretty much the same row, I did have considerably more legroom. So clearly some inconsistencies here with the offered product of Finnair. So shortly after takeoff, the seatbelt signs were switched off and the cabin crew started the onboard service. Full meals are available in economy, however only for a fee, and need to be ordered online before starting your trip. Various non-alcoholic and alcoholic drinks and snacks are available for purchase, but the variety depends on the destination and length of your flight. What however always is offered for free on board is a glass of water and Finnair's pride and joy, a blueberry juice. As mentioned, with no Wi-Fi on board and onboard magazines being a thing of the past, you need to take care of your own entertainment on this about 2-hour flight. In my case, it's of course a mandatory power nap. So after a while, the seatbelt sign was switched on again and we started our descent, which gave me time to think about this flight. I mean, don't get me wrong, it really wasn't a bad flight, but it just seemed a bit bland. Except for the blueberry juice, I was just missing something unique about the Finnair flight experience. But I can't put any fault for that on the crew, which handled the flight very well and was very accommodating throughout the entire flight. Alright, welcome to Billund. Of course, if you are new around here and would like to see more of this type of content here on the channel, then feel free to leave a like, and of course if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe. With that, thank you very much for having joined me on this trip, and see you soon in another trip report or one of the many other upcoming videos here on the channel.